Okay. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. Going to be coloring UltraMan. So, I have a reload coming on, so don't reload. Cool. Don't know why Facebook tried to do that, but hopefully we're still live. But anyway, I'm getting my pencils ready, and I'm going to share this over with the page real quick, and we're going to go right on it so that I can post this over to the channel. And we're going to hang out for the next few minutes here and do UltraMan. I am picking out my colors. I'm going to use pencils today, but I'm going to keep it real simple because of the fact that this dude is simple as they come and has about 5 colors. I'm going to go with the reds, silvers, and the white and black to highlight it. And there we go. Got those now. So we're going to get right to this. Hey, Tim. How's it going, buddy? Glad you could make it, man. I'm going to switch over here because I'm getting chat noise. And I don't want that. But you guys can talk to me in the comments, of course. But yeah, I'm going to start in with a light one here and get this bad boy going so we can knock it out. Because, man, this is probably one of my favorite characters from my childhood. And as you guys may or may not know, I am a Zipper Suit Monster fan to the extreme. I have all of the Godzilla films and most of the King Kong stuff. I haven't fulfilled my King Kong collection yet. I'm working on it. That is a little harder to find. However, since Skull Island came out, it's been a little bit easier here and there. But, you know, there's some knuckleheads out there that are like, no, you can't have it, man. We got to tease you a little bit and make you work for it. And blah, blah, blah. Craziness. Now, we're going with the original suit here, which has a red collar on it, which you can't see it from right there, but it goes up his neck to the edge of the helmet. And I wanted to get that in. And then he's got these silver pads right here. And then this wonderful red comes right in here on the arms as well, which goes into this stripe. And yes, I'll clean that up a little bit. I know I'm going over. Lazy! Color in the lines! Get in the lines! Now, this one is a little bit different. I'm going with the original, like I said, the original pattern. So you guys may or may not know it, but you can Google it, and it's everywhere. So, I mean, there's like 20 different incarnations of UltraMan now, and they're about to have another one yet again because they finally decided on what they're going to do with the script for the film. So they're making a brand new UltraMan series and movie, and the box office movie is going to be insane. I am just all about that. I was screaming like a fangirl when I saw it. My daughter laughed at me. It was sad. But anyway, all joking aside though, yeah, it's just crazy stuff, man. I'm going to leave that open for silver because that's pinching off the red behind there. We will have a little bit of the red on this one side. And I left these little breaks in the color here on purpose. Really, really did. I left those because of the fact that I wanted to have it look a little war-torn and have a nostalgic feel because of the fact that he also had breaks in his costume because they weren't like the best things in the world because they were the 60s zipper suit costumes. So they were a little different. And it was a silky polyester mix as to what they called spandex at the time. And I mean, it was great stuff, innovative stuff for the time, but man, yeah, it definitely wasn't there up to par. Let's see, we got the reds in place, and of course I got to do the blue and the yellow. The blue for the crystal and yellow for the eyes. It's like, you're not gonna go without coloring the eyes, are you? My dumb. And if you hear clicking in my teeth, I apologize. It's my throat drops. So the weather has changed yet again here, and the funny part is that it is raining today. And I just went over on his helmet. Enough of this mess. Stop going out of the lines. I'm going to clean this up while I've got this real quick. I don't pencil with this pencil. I've been asked before about that. I don't pencil with this pencil. It's a little pencil. It's called an icy. It's a 0.5. It's a great little pencil for writing and stuff, but I don't pencil with it because the mechanism is really, really thin, and I tend to snap that off right in there all the time, and I'll pop, pop, pop. But it's got great erasers though. So I use the eraser for fine point erasing rather than, hey, something. It's just going to be one of those days, I guess. Going for the big black eraser here to get that out, because I think that's a, yep, that's what that was. That was an eraser mesh that got caught in the wax there for the pencil. No good. That's no good for the card. See, this is real art, folks. I do this stuff live on purpose, and, you know, what happens, happens. It's all good, man. It really is. It doesn't bother me. I don't freak out. I just do. When you're under pressure of deadlines as a comic artist, you can't have freakouts. You can't do it. And, you know, marketing deadlines as well. You know, I'll get like book deadlines or whatever, or a website coming up, you know, website launches and all that. And man, if you freak out, you're dead in the water. You get nothing done. Nothing done. Nothing done. Not cool. Now I'm just darkening this up before I hit the actual dark red. I just wanted to seal this up a little bit for some contrast, and then I'll get into the cool part of the silver, which will go really quick because of the fact that it's very clean in that regard. Watching from, are you kidding me? Are you really watching from Japan, man? Wow. That would be awesome. For you guys over on the YouTube channel that can't see the comments, Tim just said that he was watching from Japan. I thought that was really cool. I don't know if he's really overseas or not, if he's messing with me, but that's cool nonetheless. I appreciate you hanging out either way, man. I wish you could have been on board to watch the Hawkman card the other day. That was pretty cool, man. That was a fun one. I don't know if you caught that or not. It's in my it's not on YouTube yet, but it is on because I've been really hammered and haven't put stuff up like I should, but it's on my timeline in my videos if you watch it through Facebook, and it's also on the fan page. So if you go to the page, it's over there. That was a fun one. Yep. And on the drawing board today, by the way, I'm still drawing zombies, as it were. Working on that special super secret squirrel card set that I can't talk about yet. And also working on the Night of the Living Dead right now and Catman Evolution for you guys. So it's very cool, man. Busy weekend. We're at just a little bit after 3 o'clock today, where I'm at right now in Central Time, and I've done 4 pages today of pencils. But you know, like I keep saying, I do the Kirby style. I bounce around. I've got 4 or 5 pages out right now. I looked over. I've got 5 pages right now. At some point, as a WIP, work in progress, and I'm doing those whips so I can get as much done as possible this weekend. Before tomorrow, I'm hoping to get that done, because I'm going to start doing showtimes, scheduling, and all that stuff to get everything into a new time slot and format, and get back to my 4 o'clock Central time slot, and get the show regularly scheduled, because of the fact that I've been getting complaints from me jumping around so much, and I don't want to lose fans due to that. I want you guys to have that going. Got to color in that little slot right there, because that is a hard patch. It's where I dug too far into the pencil line work and cut into the card. It's not scored. It's just got a dent there. That's the reason I had to cover that up. But that's the reason it stayed white. It's lower than the surface. But anyway, yeah, I've been getting asked to get back on time schedule so that we can get the show going and then get the episodes back up faster on YouTube. So I'm going to do that today. Had a little bit of a problem with the websites. The server, my primary server, went down last night due to technical error with the technician getting into it and messing around with it and not knowing what he was doing at the bunker where I store my servers, and I had to terminate that. I'm not normally one to talk about bad business stuff, but in this case, he tried to mess with some stuff he shouldn't have, and I terminated him. And now I'm waiting for the sites to all propagate back to my other sites in my other servers in my network. So we're waiting on that real quick before I can get the counter up. It will be up as soon as possible. I apologize for that, because I know yesterday I said I will have it up. I don't want you guys to think I flaked out, because I'm going to be putting the launch counters on with some cool content stuff so you guys can see. But yeah, I mean, it's going to the point now to where I hate to talk about business like that, but it may be of a legal situation going down here pretty quick, because some stuff was proprietary and messed with that it shouldn't have been. So we shall see how that goes. But anyway, just want to let you guys know real quick that life still goes on, and I'm waiting for the servers to propagate, so whenever they pop back up, we will have them on and I'll post it. I am not playing around here. But yeah, because I've been getting asked about it this morning, already, because I said I was going to do it this morning, and people have been asking me about it, and I just wanted to let you know we had a technical issue, and I had to move a couple of servers out of the care of some people that were doing some bad things. So, which is an opportunity for me to upgrade anyway, and that's what I did. I upgraded. I moved it to a secondary string in my network, and then upgraded the primaries with a new company. So I purchased them outright from them. So now we have that going on. Because I like to keep my hosting at true 100% so it doesn't go down. And when my primary servers got disconnected, they disconnected my secondary servers from my domains. So I was like, you're not going to do that anymore. Stop it. But anyway, with enough of that technical jargon, because this is about comics. And these are coming off really, really well. And I thank you guys so much for hanging out and checking this stuff out all the time and following me and doing some work in comics. But I'm going to be posting the webcomic this week. And you know what? I've decided that I was going to do the Night of the Living Dead stuff for that anthology, which I'm still going to do with Mike and put it on the hold. But I am considering doing what fans have been asking me and putting it as a webcomic for you guys as well. Let me know if you'd like that or not, because I'm not sure. I'm not getting enough feedback yet to really say a final yes or no. And I'm not being indecisive about it. just being curious and want to find out what you guys think and want to see from it, because I would love to do that as a webcomic. But I just want to see what you guys think about it and want to know if you're going to read it or not, you know, because that would suck if you didn't. And that's a technical term, mind you. I don't want to be all about making it happen and then nobody read and it'd be crickets, you know. That would be weird. I mean, I know I've got fans that are going to read the comic because I've got people begging me for it, but I thought it would be a cool webcomic to continue on and go from there. But we'll see. What do you guys think? I had a guy tell me this morning that I was horning in on his business, and I was like, really? It's like, I've been doing this forever, and I'm horning in on your business. The internet's open, and I'm horning in on your business because you're not producing. I was just like, wow. It's been one of those days for a Sunday. I know that's a quick subject change, but still. And yes, I did go to answer your question, yes, I did go straight to the gray before doing the dark red. I did that on purpose. I did it on purpose. On purpose. And I just came to realize my hand is really sore because I've been doing so much drawing today. I'm really feeling it. But keeping on. That's part of the job. Michael and Charlie made it. Thank you guys for showing up, man. I appreciate it. Especially Mike, man. I know that's a big deal for you to do that on a Sunday, bud. Mike is very family oriented and likes to have his Sundays, which I don't blame him. I'm a workaholic. I work every day. But for good reason, because then when I take off, I really take off. So, but I get bored really easy, so I do this all the time. So, you know, I do this because I'm sitting idle, and, you know, everybody around me will want to do something else, and it's just like, okay, cool, go do that. I'm going to do this. Unless they ask me to come with them, of course, and then I have to oblige that once in a while so that, you know, family things. Family. Yep. Which I love doing stuff, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, I'm going to take this white. Bear with me here. I'm going to sharpen this up. Old school desk grinder. Love it. Okay. Now, you guys may not see the white on here, but it's just adding a finished tone to it just a little bit to polish that up in these lighter spots, because I don't want it to turn white. I want it to be frosty looking. I don't want it to turn white. If it turns white, then it washes out the detail. So I just want it to bleed in just a little bit to mix things up and show that highlight around the nugget. That's a technical term, mind you. It means his head. For those playing the home game, it's his head. So, I'm going to get the top of that fin a little. There we go. Put a little white ridge right back there. Highlight. Boom. Because he's supposed to look silky, not really shiny. And I like that fact. When he looks really, really, really popping because of the soft white highlights, that's when he comes out. But I mean, there's people that are going with white pins, and you know, they'll get him all going, all shiny and silver and whatnot. And that's cool if that's the way you see him. I don't, but that's just my personal choice. Because this is supposed to be the alien skin for Ultraman. If you don't know, it's a symbiote armor that comes out of the guy of the pilot that it bonds with. And it's called a pilot because of the fact that that guy is in control of the symbiote, and it protects him whenever he's threatened, as a big thank you. Because this armor was designed and mixed in with alien DNA, because the homeworld of the aliens that are the Ultramen, symbiotic life forms, didn't have anybody to protect them, so they merged their body with the techno armor, and then came to other planets that were destroyed, that are being destroyed or planned to be destroyed by the aliens, the alien monsters that they're fighting. So that was the original Ultraman storyline. And I remember that because I remember that that first episode specifically because of the fact that the pilot was picked off accidentally because he crashed into the orb that was the Ultraman alien. And they merged together to save his life. So that's how we got Ultraman. And it's kind of a fish dude, more than, and that's a technical term, by the way, it's more of a fish guy rather than a human. And that's the reason for the shark fin and, you know, the fin ears. Those are actually fins. And in later incarnations of the armor, when others come to Earth and create more Ultramen, and Ultra Women, by the way, it creates a different mutation for each one because they're different evolutions of their own species, as well as different evolutions of us, different people mix up and make different things. So, you know, it's a very cool concept. I mean, it's not as Power Ranger-esque as people think it is. Of course, with the I will stand corrected on that, because with the new movie, they are alien based rather than Earth protectors. They are more alien based from another planet and whatnot, and that is a little bit different. Trying not to overwork this at all. Feathering this out just a little bit to darken it up right along those edges. Trying to get some more body. Yep. Cool deal. All right. I like it. I like it. Oh. I have some news coming up about that super secret card series as well, because it's spun off into another one. And I'm going to get to tell you guys about it this week, I hope. I'm waiting to hear back from my editor. She's finally given me word that they're making that decision this week, if I can tell or not. Because they like my fan base, and they want to share with them what's coming. But because of the exclusivity of the license, we have to be really careful with it. Because it's particular. And once you see it, you will know who it is, whether you're a fan of the show or not, which, to be perfectly honest, I'm not a hardcore fan of that show. It's a little Will Ferrell for me, you know, a little extreme, but yeah. And no, that's not a hint. I got asked if that was a hint. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with Will Ferrell. Nothing. So, now, like I said, I would like to see, I'd like to see your opinions on this, on the whole webcomic thing, because I would really like to do some stuff like that. But I don't want to invest the time away from my comics if you guys aren't interested in that, because I know those books sell. I don't want to get away from investing that much time into something that doesn't pay for something that does if you guys don't want it. Because I've already got one coming up at the end of the month, finally. On the 25th, the opening day for the Phantom Rising, which I've been totally slacking on releasing that for a reason. Yep. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what you guys think about that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's popping off way better than I thought it would. I was a little concerned about this one, I have to be honest. I really was. I was a little concerned that this one was going to just sink. And I don't know why I thought that. I'm normally not that concerned. I try not to get that uptight about my work because I'm a perfectionist, and when you get into perfectionism, you contend with production and that process. It can really mess with yourself. Don't ever let anybody mess with you like that, especially your own nugget, because you can do it. Seriously. You can conform into something that'll mess you up for months to come. Cool deal. He came out all right. Box in that ear cover. Okay, cool. Now, grab the old pinscles. Hey, Neil and Noel, you guys both met. Tom and Stefan, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Noel's my buddy. He that guy really supports my work, and you know, your check's in the mail, dude. Plug. But so seriously though, he doesn't. But yeah, Noel's awesome. Let's see here. Got a couple of yellows going on and an orange. I'm going to be doing some of this eye work here. Wow. Okay. I've never seen that before. I guess that had a crack in it. I pressed it down and it popped like popcorn and flew at the camera and my face. Not good. Not good, not good. But I'm using the other side anyway, and it's still got a good lid on it, so we're good. I guess it had a fracture in it and I didn't see it. Glad I wear glasses. That could have been harmful. I'm putting this bright yellow right in the middle. Just a little bit. And now to warm things up around the outer edges, so it looks like it's coming from the middle. Cool. All right. Whenever you're coloring this stuff, pay attention for the wraparound. People do this all the time. They make this mistake of going up the outside. Leave it open so it looks like it wraps around into this other corner. Just word to the wise there. Just a little bit. Oh my goodness. We've got everything done here. It's amazing. It's amazing. Now we're right at the bottom, so it looks like it's curved and has a shadow to the lens. I'm going to put just a little bit. Looks like I'm putting mascara on a woman, so it's crazy. But just a little bit right around the edges to give it that pop. And it makes the lenses look like they're inset. But you have to be careful not to wipe out your orange, because then you wipe out your warm color. And now I'm going to switch over here to the bright blue for the amulet. No kidding around there. Just going straight across. Boom. Just like that. Put a little bit darker right around this edge here. Now, I'm not going to highlight that like it's glowing. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to go with the classic comic colored blue. Swish across it just a little bit. Put some white on there for a highlight. Because like I said, I didn't want to make it look like it was glowing. Okay? And I did that on purpose so that it would stand out a little more. Now, if I'd have done this with Copics, it would have had an opportunity to stand up like that, but I really wanted to dull it down to keep it away from his eyes. So, hope you guys dig it. That's it right there. We are at the crossroads of UltraMan. And you know what? I've decided to do something a little different because it's Sunday. I'm going to go in here, and instead of using the black, I'm going to get over here and find my maroon. Yep, there we go. And shade this in with a little more color so you guys can see this pop out a little bit. Get up under that neck and give it a little shading. Make him look a little more intense. I'm trying to come across so I don't scratch into the wax that's already there from the pencil. I'm trying to go a little bit different direction so it'll blend in rather than cut into it, because I don't want it to clump, because I've already got 3 shades of red on here. It's 3 shades of red already on here, and I don't want it to scratch into it. and kind of fade that in, and then go down here and put a hard strip like that where it'll really pop up, and then I'll put a little black over it to blend that in. Go down here on the stomach where he has his underpants. Ultra pants. My daughter's a huge fan of Captain Underpants. It's one of her favorite childhood books. She read that whole series and then came at me with wanting to see the movie. So I was like, yay. He turned out to be really funny, actually. I thought it was going to be one of those movies where I was just like, oh, please, God, don't let me fall asleep and snore, because this is going to pass me right out. Just, you know, just be that one dad sitting there, and just cartoon style, head flop back, just, wow. Is it over? Yay, it was a good movie, great, yay. Jump up and applaud, and it's just like nothing happened. All the other dads watching will know what I'm talking about. No questions about it. They will know. They will know. The funny thing was, is we went to see the SpongeBob movie, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants, when it came out, that last one they did, and it was really funny. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. Of course, I'm a Stooges fan, and I like slapstick humor, and SpongeBob is right up my alley for that. But, and yes, I'm a 40-year-old man that watches cartoons on occasion. Yes. I'm selective about them now, but yes, I still watch tunes once in a while. I just get a hankering for them. And I have the Stooges on DVD, and I've always got something stupid like that playing in the background, keeping me laughing. But anyway, I thought that would be a cool approach. So, what I'm going to do here, one more thing. I'm going to take, what do I want to do? I think I'll take this purple, and we'll go this way. Hey, David, glad you made it, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to take this purple and do kind of a quick outline thing to show this up a little bit. And I won't color the whole card. I won't keep you that long. Just going to kind of go out in places. I don't want to do the same halo effect that I did on Spider-Gwen yesterday. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of filling it softly, as it were. Just kind of adding some color. To contrast a little bit so it pops out. And like I said, I want this one a little bit more open. Not filling up the entire card or filling in everything, just giving it some color to contrast him. But yeah, I think we've got about another second or two here. And we've got this one done. Yay, cool deal. Thought that'd be different for the weekend. And it is. It works. So, as always, you guys, this is great. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you checking it out. And I will see you tomorrow with another one. And I might even be back with a little bit to do the works, some work on the Walking Dead tribute that I'm going to be doing here pretty quick for a fan. And then I've got some other stuff going on. I might be doing a little bit of the Night of the Living Dead on cam, so you guys can see that, and we'll go from there. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening for the weekend. Go back to work on Mondays. Be safe out there in the weird weather of the winter time in 2018. The winter is coming. As always, you were born on this rock. Leave it better than you found it, and impress some people, make them smile. Take it easy.